Hi guys, Josh from Goalkeeping 365. Today we're going to be reviewing the VOS 1.0 training Lite goalkeeper gloves from the modern day Goalkeeper. So a couple years back we reviewed the Zero training gripless gloves from the team at the modern day Goalkeeper, and this is their latest company in the newest version of these anti-grip, gripless training gloves. So before we talk about the palm and the main feature on this glove, let's just cover some of the other features here. So we've got a strapless glove, and you'll notice there's an elastic material down there by the wrist, and that's going to help get a tight, snug fit on the wrist. There is a little bit of extra space on my glove, kind of above that wrist on the backhand. The fit on the wrist is pretty snug and secure. They did a pretty good job with that feature of the glove. And the backhand material is very comfortable. There is no punching zone. It's a very minimalistic take on the backhand, but the design's great and the material is very comfortable. And then the last thing we'll talk about here before we get into the funnest feature on the glove, the gripless material, is the cut of the gloves. So these are negative cut. And it's a really unique negative cut because there's no gussets. So we've got the backhand material and then the palm here and an inner seam. But typically in between those two materials, you would have a gusset. Okay, so you'd have some type of neoprene or material in between your palm and backhand. But these gloves have that inner seam and just the backhand and the palm, and that makes the fit a little bit tighter, a little bit more snug. And personally, I really enjoyed the fit of these gloves. I'm surprised that more companies don't try this gussetless negative cut, but really great fit. And now we'll jump into the main feature on these gloves, and that is the anti-grip palm. The palm is cut in a V shape, and you might be wondering, why would I want to get a pair of gloves that has no grip and in fact has a negative level of grip? And the reason is you want to improve your technique and improve your focus, because that's the two things that this anti-grip latex is going to do. Number one is when you're playing and you don't have any grip on your gloves, you're clearly going to have to focus more because it's going to be more challenging. A grip like a Super Grip Plus or a URG 1.0 can bail you out of certain scenarios where your technique isn't as good. And then technique. So these gloves really help improve a few things technically about catching. One is the timing of your hands. Two would be your hand shape. So the position your hands are in, and then three would be the amount of pressure you apply to the ball. So when the ball comes in and you go for a catch, is your timing good? And then the pressure. So, I found sometimes if I applied too much pressure on the ball would just pop right out of my hands, or if I didn't apply enough, it would go right through my hands. And these gloves did a really good job working on, the right amount of pressure to apply to the ball and good technique when it comes to catching. So they do help improve your handling ability. They do help improve your focus in training, and they certainly help improve your confidence because at first wearing them, it's really hard to get used to having no grip whatsoever. But once you get used to it a little bit and the timing starts working and the focus, it starts heightening a little bit, and once I started making a few catches, I did feel my confidence improve, and you feel pretty good about yourself when you can catch with anti-grip. And then when you change over to a glove that does have grip on it, it makes it just that much easier. So a really great idea here for a pair of gloves, and the greatest part about the anti-grip palm is the durability. I wore these for several weeks. I have no rips and no tears in the palm because the material is not soft. It's a tough material and it's not going to break as easily. So a really great idea from the team over at the Modern Day Goalkeeper, a great tool to train with that'll help improve your focus and technique. I would say the one thing about these gloves is, of course, they're very light, and just on some of those harder hit shots, there's not as much cushioning in these gloves as I would like. There was certainly times on those hard hit shots where I would have liked a little more support in my wrist and just around the fingers. But other than that, a really great glove. They're durable. The price point is great. They're about $52 US. And the idea is one of a kind, and it's very unique. The modern day Goalkeeper came up with this gripless idea first, and then I think somebody else, the glove glue company, came in and copied them. But there's only 2 companies that sell anti-grip Goalkeeper gloves, and the originals are from the modern day Goalkeeper and VOS. So a really great idea, certainly a unique glove to try out. Will help you improve training wise, your technique and your focus and confidence. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like, subscribe, and have a wonderful rest of your day. And always remember to enjoy the game. Bye for now.